Kaiser's TV.
Good day, fellas! Your Sweet Kisses is back to enlighten you about the difference between a hazard and a disaster. I know that questions are now starting to pop out in your minds like, what do they truly mean? What distinguishes them from one another, etc. And to answer your questions, let us take a look at their definitions. A hazard is a threat that has the potential to harm our lives, health, environment, and property. A disaster, on the other hand, is an occurrence that severely affects our daily existence. It causes significant loss of life, property, and economic resources in a community that lacks the capability to adjust to the disruption. To make it clearer, a hazard is a threat itself, while a disaster is a serious disruption of a community or civilization caused by a hazard that hasn't been prevented or mitigated. An example of a hazard is the COVID-19. The disaster it brought is the pandemic. A volcano is also a hazard that can cause volcanic eruption, which is a disaster. Then there are fault lines, which create earthquakes, and typhoons, which cause severe flooding. Another distinction is that hazards are more likely to occur in locations with little or no people, but disasters are more likely to occur in densely populated areas. For example, a super typhoon with a storm surge affecting Metro Manila is considered to be a disaster, while a super typhoon with a storm surge passing over in the middle of the Pacific Ocean is a hazard because we all know that this area doesn't have any population. With this, we can also see another difference, which is that a hazard has less significant effects, meanwhile a disaster has more serious and devastating impacts. To sum up this video, always remember that a hazard is a threat that has the potential to harm our lives, health, environment, or property. A disaster, on the other hand, is a significant disruption of a society or civilization produced by a hazard that is unable to adapt to the disruption. And that's all for today. I hope that you learned something. Thank you for listening. Keep safe and God bless. Bye!